Hello dear students, so today we have 2013 question paper with us, and in this question paper if I talk about the questions from maths and reasoning, so there were around 40 plus questions were from maths and reasoning, right? And these questions were not easy in the nature, right? If I talk about these questions difficulty level, so they are moderate to tough, right? They are not easy in the difficulty level, they are moderate to tough, and obviously they should be, because the thing is, at that time CSAT used to be counted in the final merit list, right? CSAT used to be counted in the final merit list. Fine. So that's why, like, this is the situation. And obviously these questions are actually tricky and not very easy question. You should have to have some certain preparation for solving these type of questions, right? So let's start with the questions. First question says, 4 friends A, B, C and D distribute some money among themselves in such a manner that A gets 1 less than B. A gets 1 less than B. A is equal to B minus 1. C gets 5 more than D. So C is equal to D plus 5. Okay. D gets 3 more than B. D gets 3 more than B. So B plus 3. Okay, right. Just put the value of D over here. So D is what? D is B plus 3. So B plus 3 plus 5 is equal to B plus 8, right? So you can say C is equal to B plus 8. D is equal to B plus 3. B is equal to obviously B. And A is equal to B minus 1, right? A is equal to B minus 1. Fine. So this is the distribution of money, right? Now the question is asking who gets the smallest amount. Smallest amount. Obviously, the smallest amount is with A, right? Why? Because A is getting B minus 1. So A is getting the smallest amount. So correct answer is A. Option number A is the right choice. Okay. So let's move to another question. Next question says 5 cities P, Q, R, S and T are connected by different modes of transport as follows. Okay. First statement says P and Q are connected by boats as well as rail. P and Q are connected by boats as well as rail. So P and Q are connected by boat as well as rail. All right. S and R are connected by bus and boat. S and R are connected by bus and boat. Okay, fine. We will use this information later. Next information, Q and T are connected by air only. Q and T are connected by air only. Okay, fine. Next information, P and R are connected by boat only. P and R are connected by boat only. Okay, fine. Next information, T and R are connected by rail and bus. T and R. T and R are connected by rail and bus. Okay. And this information we have left. So now just use this information. S and R are connected by bus and boat. S and R. Okay, so this is, let's say, S. S and R are connected by bus and boat, right? So this is the figure we have got according to the given informations, right? So now let's talk about the question. Question is, which mode of transport would help one to reach R starting from Q but without changing the mode of transport? We have to go R from Q and we should not change the mode of transport. R from Q. So we have to start from Q and we need to go to R. And we should not change the mode of transport. Then obviously Q to P is connected by boat and rail and P to R is connected by boat. So obviously we can use boat to reach R from Q, right? So the answer is boat. Correct answer is boat, right? So A option will be the right answer. All right. And friends, this is a clubbed question. Here with the same direction we have around 3-4 questions. So just talk about the next question, and in the next question we will use the same diagram, this diagram, right? For the next question we will use the same diagram. Fine. So next question is asking, next question is based on the same directions, right? Next question is asking, if a person visits each of the places starting from P and get back to P, okay, he has to start from P and he has to come back from P, right? He is starting from P and coming back to P. The question is, which of the following places must he visit twice? Okay, if a person starts from P and coming back to P, which of the places he is visiting twice? So now just use the same diagram, right? This was the diagram. He is starting from P and coming back to P, right? So let's say he is going P to Q to T R S, right? And again he has to come back to P, then S to R and then P. It means what? It means R he is visiting twice. I repeat, P to Q, Q to T, T to R, R to S, and then S to R and R to P. So it means he is visiting R twice. Okay, so obviously he is visiting R twice, right? So correct answer is B. Clear everyone? Fine. Now let's move to next question. Next question says, which one of the following pairs of cities is connected by any of the routes directly without going to another city? Okay, so here let's draw the diagram once again, because we need to check the options. Fine. So P, Q, T, R and S. This was the arrangement. Fine. So question is saying, which one of the following pairs of cities is connected by any of the routes directly without going to other city? Okay, P and T. So P and T are not connected directly. No. T and S. T and S are not connected directly. No. Q and R. Q and R are not connected directly. And then none of these. So obviously the correct answer is none of these. Fine. Okay. Right. Now move to another question. Next question is asking, between which two cities among the pairs of cities given below are the maximum travel options available? Alright, so again we have to draw the same diagram. P, Q, T, R and S. Fine. P and Q are connected by boat and bus. Sorry, boat and rail. This is air. T and R, rail and bus. P and R, boat. S and R, bus and boat. Right, so this is the figure. Now the question is, between which two cities among the pairs of cities given below are the maximum travel options available? Q and S. Okay, if we have to go to S from Q, right? Q and S, so boat, rail, bus, Q and S, right? Q and S, if you are going, like if you are traveling S from Q, so boat, rail, bus. And if we are going from here, so this is air, rail, bus and boat. See, the thing is maximum they are asking, right? So Q to S. So what route we are following? We are following QTRS, right? So QTRS if we are following, then we are getting air, rail, bus and boat, right? So all the four travel options are available, right? Now PR. PR is actually directly connected. So obviously like there is only one travel option, which is boat, right? So PR are directly connected. Okay, fine. All right. Now P and T. P and T. So P and T, boat, rail and air. P and T, so PQT route we are following, right? So boat, rail and air. Okay. Q and R. QR. So QR we can follow two different routes, right? So QPR we can follow, or we can follow QTR, right? So QPR, for QPR, what do we have? Boat and rail. For QPR we have two options, boat and rail. And for QTR we have QTR, air, rail, bus. Air, rail and bus, right? So obviously from Q to S, when we are traveling Q to S, we have four travel options, right? So from Q to S, we have four travel options, right everyone? Which is air, rail, bus and boat, right? Alright everyone, fine. Now let's move to other question. Okay, next question is, a tennis coach is trying to put together a team of 4 players. Alright, a team of 4 players. And, for the forthcoming tournament. For this, 7 players are available. Males ABC. Okay, fine. So ABC are male. And the females WXYZ. Okay, so males and females. ABC, WXYZ. Right? Okay. All players have equal capability and at least 2 males will be there in the team. At least 2 male. Okay, fine. At least 2 males will be there in the team. Fine. For a team of 4, all players must be able to play with each other, but B cannot play with W, right? Please note it down. B cannot play with W, they can't be together. C cannot play with Z, CZ can't play together, and W can't play with Y. W and Y can't be together. Okay, right. So now this is the condition of the question that we have written over here. Now, question is asking, if Y is selected and B is rejected. If Y is selected and B is rejected, so it means B and Y are not together, right? Then the team will consist which one of the following groups? Alright, it's a simple question, friends. Just use these 4 conditions, right, with the options. Fine. Suppose that if I talk about D option, so D option says A, W, Y, Z. Right, so W and Y can't be together, like here it is written W and Y can't be together, and W and Y is there in option D, so option D won't be the option for the team, right? Similarly, option C, if I talk about, option C says CZ, right? CZ is there in option C, and CZ can't be together, so this won't be the team, right? Similarly, if I talk about A option, so A option is W and Y. W and Y are together. In A option, W and Y are together. So W and Y can't be together, right? So this is not the correct choice. So obviously the correct choice is B. ACXY. So ACXY, all players are comfortable with each other, right? Here we have 2 males and XY are comfortable with each other, right? Obviously, this is the correct choice, right? Okay, now let's move to other question. Okay, again, let us write the conditions of the question. BW can't be together. C and Z can't be together. W and Y can't be together. Okay. Question is B and W can't be together. C cannot play with Z. W and Y can't be together. Alright. Question is now, if B is selected and Y is rejected, again B and Y can't be together. Right? B, Y can't be together. So obviously, the team will consist of which one of the following groups? Okay. So I think it is, if I talk about option A is not correct because here B and W is there, right? Option B is not correct. Why? Because here C and Z is there together, right? Okay. Option D is not also correct. Why? Because W and Y are together is there, right? So obviously this time option C will be the right choice. A, B, C, X will be the team. Fine. All right. Now let's move to other question. Okay. Next question says, if all the 3 males are selected, then how many combinations of the 4 members team are possible? All the males are selected, A, B, C. All the 3 males are selected. Then see, the thing is BW can't be together, CZ can't be together, WY can't be together, right? Now, so X, A, B, C, Y. See everyone, I think these 2 teams are possible, right? Why? Because we can't take W, we can't take Z, right? So W and Z we can't take. Why? Because B is not comfortable with W and C is not comfortable with Z, right? So obviously we can have ABCX and ABCY. There are 2 teams are possible, right? So 2 teams are possible. Okay. So now let's move to other question. All right, everyone. Next question says, a music director of a film wants to select 4 persons to work on different aspects of the composition of the piece of music. 7 persons are available for this work. They are Rohit, Tanya, Shobha, Kaushal, Kunal, Mukesh and Jaswant. Rohit and Tanya will not work together. Okay, fine. So this is kind of the previous one only. Rohit and Tanya can't play together. I mean, they can't work together, right? So Rohit and Tanya can't work together. Okay, Kunal and Shobha will not work together. Okay, Kunal and Shobha will not work together. Okay, fine. Mukesh and Kunal want to work together. Mukesh and Kunal, they want to work together. All right. Which one of the following is the most acceptable group of the people that can be selected by the music director? Okay, fine. So the first one is saying Kunal and Shobha. So it is given that Kunal and Shobha can't work together, right? So first option is not correct, right? Second option is Rohit and Tanya is given together. Rohit and Tanya is given together. So Rohit and Tanya can't, I mean, they are not interested in working together, right? And similarly in fourth option also Rohit and Tanya are together. So this is not the answer. So obviously the answer will be C option, right? Because A, B, D are wrong. So obviously the one is left. That is the correct answer. So obviously C is the right answer. Fine. So this is more or less based on the kind of previous question only. Fine. This is very much similar to the previous question. Just we have to, read the data carefully and we have to make our solution. Fine. So just now let's move to other question. After that, the next question is 5 people A, B, C, D and E are seated about a round table. Every chair is spaced equidistant from the adjacent chair. Okay, 5 persons are seated around the round table and every table is equally spaced, right? Question is C is seated next to A. The first statement says C is seated next to A. Okay. Next statement after that, A is seated 2 seats from D. A is seated 2 seats from D, right? 2 seats from D. Fine. Okay. B is not seated next to A. So next to A, now there are 2 seats vacant. This is one is next to A and one is between C and D. So just put B over here, right? B is not seated next to A. Obviously, so now this is one position left and this will be E. Fine. So now the question is which one of the following must be true? D is seated next to B. D is seated next to B. D, B are together. Yes, correct. E is seated next to A. Yes, E and A are together. Yes, correct. So both of them are right. Select the correct answer from the codes given below. Obviously both of them are right. C is the correct choice. Right everyone, C is the correct choice. Okay, fine. Now let's move to other question. After that, question is saying, out of 4 friends A, B, C, D, A and B play football and cricket. Okay. There are 4 friends A, B, C, D. Right. A and B play football and cricket. So football and cricket. A and B are playing football and cricket. Next statement, B and C play cricket and hockey. B and C play cricket and hockey. So cricket and hockey, B and C, cricket and hockey, right? Okay. A and D play basketball and football. A and D play basketball and football. So A and C play basketball and football. Okay. The fourth statement, C and D play hockey and basketball. C and D play hockey. C and D play hockey and basketball. Okay, right. A and D play basketball and football. This statement I need to write again. A and D play basketball and football. So basketball, A also playing basketball, right? A and D play basketball and football. Okay, fine. So this is the table, right? So this is the table, fine. Okay. So now question is, who does not play hockey? Who does not play hockey? This is hockey, right? So who does not play hockey? A does not play hockey. Fine. D option is the correct choice. Fine everyone. So these are the 4 games. This is football, this is cricket, this is hockey, and this is basketball, right? These are the 4 games. Okay. So who does not play hockey? A does not play hockey. Fine. Now let's talk about the next question. Next question is based on the last question only. Who plays football, basketball and hockey? Football, basketball and hockey. I mean FBH. Football, basketball and hockey. We will use the table of the last question only. Right. Just move to that. FBH we need to find. FBH. Here D. FBH we need to find, right? So FBH is there in D. So D is playing football, basketball and hockey, right? So just mark D option. I mean D. D is the correct choice, which is A option, right? FBH. Who is playing football, basketball and hockey? So this is D. Now let's move to other one. Which game do B, C, D play? Which game do B, C, D play? B, C, D obviously they play hockey. Why? Because A does not play hockey. We have solved it, right? A does not play hockey. So it means when A does not play hockey, it means B, C, D play hockey, right? Let me show you the table once again also. B, C, D, they are asking which game B, C, D play. So B, C, D play hockey. Let me show you the table. B, C, D play which game? So B, C, D play hockey, right? Everybody, B, C, D play hockey. Fine. Okay. So here hockey. Hockey is the correct choice. B is the correct choice, right? Now let's move to other question. Next question is saying Geeta is older than her cousin Meena, right? We have to compare. Geeta is older than her cousin Meena. Fine. So here Geeta is older than her cousin Meena. Okay. The next statement says Meena's brother Bipin. Bipin is older than Geeta. Okay. So Bipin, one more character, and Bipin is older than Geeta. Okay, fine. When Bipin and Geeta, when Meena and Bipin visit Geeta, they likely to play chess. Okay. Meena wins the game more often than Geeta. Okay, fine. Okay. Now let's talk about the question conclusions. Fine. Based on the above information, 4 conclusions as given below have been made. Which one of these logically follows from the information given above? Okay. The first statement, while playing chess with Geeta and Meena, Bipin often loses. This is not has been said in the question. The next is Geeta is oldest among the three. Geeta is not oldest among the three. Geeta hates to lose the game. No, this has not been said in the question. Next one is Meena is the youngest of the three. Yes, everyone. This is clear from the above table. Meena is the youngest of the three. This is the right choice. Meena is youngest of the three, right? This is the correct one. So D option is the right choice. Fine. Now let's move to other question. Next question says there are 5 hobby clubs in a college: photography, yachting, chess, electronics, and gardening. The gardening group meets every second day. The electronic group meets every third day. The chess group meets every fourth day. The yachting group meets every fifth day. And the photography group meets every sixth day. How many times do all the 5 groups meet on the same day within 180 days? Okay. It means in how many days they are meeting together. First of all, we need to find that. Fine. So that is what? That is the LCM, right? How many times, after how many days they all are meeting together, we need to find the LCM of all these numbers. So LCM of 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. What is the LCM? LCM is 60, right? So after every 60 days, they all are meeting together, right? After every 60 days, they all are meeting together. After every 60 days, they all are meeting together, right? Okay. And now the question is asking, within 180 days, how many times all of them are meeting together? So 180 will be divided by 60 and we'll be getting the required answer. So this is 3 times. Right, everyone? The answer is 3 times. So within 180 days, they all will be meeting together 3 times, right? So this is the answer. Correct option is A option. All right. Now let's move to other one. Next question is saying A, B, C, D and E are belong to 5 different cities, P, Q, R, S and T, not necessarily in that order. All right. Each one of them comes from a different city. Further, it is given that. Okay. So everyone here just try to list all the cities A, B, C, D, E, right? The first statement says B and C don't belong to Q. B and C. B and C don't belong to Q. All right. Fine. Okay. After that, B and E don't belong to P and R. B and E don't belong to P, R. B, E don't belong to P, R. Right? Okay, B, E don't belong to P, R. Okay, fine. And then A and C don't belong to RST. A, C don't belong to RST. RST. A, C don't belong to RST. RST. See everyone, for C, if we talk about C, then obviously we don't have, we say C does not belong to R, S, T and Q. Then obviously only one city is left, which is P. So C belongs to P. Fine. Okay. All right. Now let's talk about the next statement. D and E do not belong to Q and T. D and E do not belong to Q and T. So D and E do not belong to Q and T. Right. So obviously if E does not belong to Q, T, R, P, then only one city is left, which is S. So E belongs to S. Fine, everyone. Okay. Now, obviously here, if I talk about D, right? So PS obviously occupied. So PS we just writing here. So D does not belong to PSQT. it means D belongs to what? D belongs to R city, right? Okay, fine. So then only two cities are left, which is one is Q and another is T. So B does not belong to Q. It means A belongs to Q and B belongs to T. Fine. So this is the solution of your puzzle, right? Now the question is, which one of the following statements is not correct? Mind the word not, right? C belongs to P. This is correct, everyone. C belongs to P. Fine. This is correct. Okay. C belongs to P. This is correct. The next statement is D belongs to R. D belongs to R. Just go to the table. D belongs to R. Yes, it is also correct, right? The third statement, A belongs to Q. Go to the table. A belongs to Q. Yeah, it is also correct, right? Then obviously fourth one won't be the correct. B belongs to S. Obviously B does not belong to S. So this is the right choice. I mean, this is the right answer, right? Obviously it is not correct, but this is the right answer. Why? Because they are asking the not correct, right, everyone? So correct answer is D answer. All right, everyone, fine. So now let's move to other question. Next question is 7 men A, B, C, D, E, F and G. 7 men A, B, C, D, E, F, G are standing in a queue in that order. Each one is wearing a cap of different color like violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange and red. It is Vibgyor, right? D is able to see in front of him green and blue but not violet. E can see violet and yellow but not red. Acha, fine. Please just make a queue of A, B, C, D, E, F and G. Okay. All right. The next question, the first condition is D is able to see in front of him green and blue but not violet. It means they are wearing green, either green or blue, and they are wearing either, violet, right? Okay. In front of D, A, B, C are there, so they are wearing green or blue, and obviously from D onwards, D, E, F, G, any one of them is wearing violet. Fine. E can see violet. Obviously in front of him, E can see violet and yellow. Okay, fine. So in front of him, E can see violet. It means what? D can wearing violet, right? D is wearing violet and yellow. One more color is given as E can see violet and yellow. One more color is given as yellow. So for ABC, we have one more color, right, which is yellow. So in ABC, if I talk about ABC, so they must be wearing one color types. One color will be like yellow, green and blue. Any one of them is wearing one color each. Fine. Okay. Now let's talk about the next statement. Next statement says G can see caps of all the colors other than orange. See, everyone, G can see the color of the caps of all the colors other than orange. It means what? It means he won't be able to see the color of his own cap. Fine. So it means G is wearing orange cap. Fine. G is wearing orange cap. Okay. Then if E is wearing an indigo colored cap, if E is wearing an indigo colored cap, okay, fine, indigo colored cap, then the color of the cap worn by F. See, everyone, this is yellow, green and blue, right? This is violet, this is indigo and this is orange. What is left? Left one is red, right? What is left? The left one is red. Fine. Okay. So F is wearing the red color cap, right, everyone? Let's talk about the next question. Next question says there are some balls of red, green and yellow colors lying on a table. There are as many red balls as there are yellow balls. Okay, so red is equal to yellow balls. There are twice as many yellow balls as there are green balls. Okay, fine. So y is equal to 2 green, right? Yellow is equal to 2 green. again I'm reading this statement, there are twice as many yellow balls as there are green ones. Fine. So yellow is equal to twice of green. Fine. So now the question is the number of red balls. The first one is equal to the sum of yellow and greens. The number of red ball is equal to the sum of yellow and greens. No. The number of red ball is double the number of green balls. Is double the number of green balls. Obviously red is double the number of green balls. This is correct. Fine. So B option is the correct choice. Okay. Now let's move to other question. Next question says, in a class of 45 students, a boy is ranked 20th. Okay. See everyone, in a class of 45 students, right? A boy is ranked 20th. 20th means what? 19 boys are ahead to this boy, right? And 25 boys are behind to this boy, right? Okay, fine. This is the condition, right? After that, question is saying when two boys joined, his rank was dropped by 1. His rank was dropped by 1. It means what? It means one boy is joining ahead to this boy, right? His rank is dropped by 1. It means one boy is joining ahead to this boy and one boy is joining behind to this boy, right? So now ahead to this boy there are 19 plus 1. Now there are 20 boys ahead to this boy and this boy is getting shifted to 21st. Fine. And behind this boy are 25 plus 1, 26 boys are there behind this boy, and the rank of this boy will be 27th from the bottom, right? From the top his rank will be 21st and from the bottom his rank will be 27th. Fine. Why? Because 26 boys are behind this boy. Fine. So what is his new rank from the end? The question is asking what is his new rank from the end. So obviously from the end his rank will be 27th. Right? Okay. This is the question based on the number ranking, right? And this is a simple topic and it comes almost in every year. So my personal recommendation would be please prepare for this topic, right? Okay. Now let's move to other one. Next question is saying a thief is running at 8 km per hour is chased by a policeman whose speed is 10 km per hour. If the thief is 100 meters ahead of the policeman. Okay, the condition is, this is the situation, here is the thief and here is the policeman, right? Thief is running at the speed of 8 km per hour and policeman is chasing him with the speed of 6 km per hour. Sorry, 10 km per hour. I'm sorry. The policeman will be is chasing him with the speed of 10 km per hour, right? Okay, and initial gap between them is 100 meters. Initially they are 100 meters apart, right? Okay. The question is then the time required for the policeman to catch the thief will be. The time required for the policeman to catch the thief will be. Friends, the thief will be caught. When the thief will be caught? The thief will be caught. The thief will be caught when policeman will run 100 meter extra than the thief, yeah, more than the thief. In the same time. I repeat, the thief will be caught when the policeman will run 100 meters more than the thief in the same time, right? Okay, the policeman will run 100 meters more than the thief in the same time. Obviously at that point of time the thief will be caught. Fine. So obviously the ratio of their speed is what? The ratio of their speed is 10:8, which is 5:4, right? And the difference between them is what? The difference between them is 1, right? Why I have written this? See, the thing is, this is the ratio of the speed, right? So it means what? When thief is covering 4 units, policeman will be covering 5 units, right? So obviously here the difference is 1, and the question is saying initially they are 100 meters apart. So initially their difference will be 100 meters, right? So 1 unit is equal to 100 meters. So 5 unit is equal to what? 5 unit is equal to 5 into 100. This is 500 meter. And 4 unit is equal to 4 into 100, which is 400 meter. All right, everyone. So it means what? It means when thief is running 400 meter, policeman is running 500 meter, right? And obviously thief will be caught, right? So before being caught, the thief will run 400 meter, right? So we need to find in what time the thief can cover 400 meter, right? We need to find in what time thief can cover 400 meter. Time is what? Time is distance upon speed. Distance is 400 meter and speed is 8 kilometer per hour, though we have to convert into meter per second. So obviously we have to multiply it by 5 by 18. So 18 will go in the numerator, right? So this answer will be coming to the seconds, right? We are finding the time and we have converted everything into meter per second. So answer will be in the second. Fine. So 8 5s are 40. So this is 40 cancel and then 1 0 is left. So 1 0 and 18. So this is 180 seconds. 180 seconds means what? 3 minutes. Right, everyone? Because options are in minutes. So I have just converted into 3 minutes, right? So the correct answer is 3 minutes. Fine. The B option is the correct choice. Right, this is the ratio approach of time, speed and distance. So here we have used the ratio approach to solve this question, and with this approach this question will be a bit easier, right? The solution, solution will be a bit easier and you will take the less time to solve this type of question. Fine. Now let's move to other one. Next question is asking, a train travels at a certain average speed for a distance of 63 kilometers. And then travels a distance of 72 kilometers at an average speed of 6 kilometers more than its original speed. Okay. If it takes 3 hours to complete the total journey, what is the original speed of the train in kilometer per hour? Okay, everyone, for this question, please use the options, right? Please use the options. Don't make the equation. Don't make equations. Please use the options, right? Don't make equations. Okay. So here for option number 1, the first he is running 63 kilometer, 63 with the speed of 24, and second he is running 72 with the speed of 24 plus 6, which is 30, right? So this should be equal to 3 hours according to the question, right? For second condition, second option, 33, right? So 63 divided by 33 plus 72 divided by 39 is equal to 3 hours. For third option, 42. So 63 divided by 42 plus 6 is 48, and 72 divided by 48 is equal to 3 hours. And fourth option is 66, right? So 63 divided by 66 plus 72 divided by 66 plus 6. So it is 72, and this is 3 hours. Right. So for third option, what we are getting? We are getting 1.5 plus 1.5 is equal to 3 hours, right? So for third option, the condition is being satisfied, right? So the correct answer is 42 kilometer per hour, right, everyone? So the correct answer is 42 kilometer per hour, right? So you just solve this question with the help of options only. Please don't make equations, else this question will be a very cumbersome question for you, right? So just use the options. Okay. Now let's talk about the other question. Okay. Next question says, consider the following figures 1, 2, 3, 4. So triangle, if we talk about the triangle, the moment of triangle is like this. Like this. Why? Because it comes here, then here, then here, right? So obviously in the answer figure, if I talk about the answer figure, so in the answer figure, the triangle will be here, right? And the sun, this sun will be, this sun, if I talk about from figure number 1, this direction of sun is going like this, right? So this sun will be here. Okay, so this is B choice, right? B option is the correct one. Fine, simple question. Okay, B option is the correct one. All right, now let's move to other question. Again the similar question, right? The question is, which one of the 4 answer figures should appear on the 5th figure, right? Okay, so first of all we'll discuss about this arrow, right? So this is downward, then this is upward, then downward, then upward. So in the answer figure the arrow will be downward, right? So A can't be the answer. Okay, now let's talk about this circle, right? So this circle is going here, okay, and then it is going here, right? And then it is going here. It means what? The circle is moving significantly. Fine. So obviously in B option it won't be the answer. Why? Because here the circle is fixed in this position only, so it won't be the answer. Similarly, D can't be the answer because the circle is not moving significantly. D can't be the answer because the circle is not moving. Circle is going from here to here only. This is very less movement. Fine. Then obviously C will be the answer because here circle is moving significantly, right? So C is the correct answer. Okay everyone, so here C is the correct answer. Now let's move to other question. Next question says, consider the following diagrams. X men working at constant speed do a certain job in Y days. Okay, which one of these diagrams shows the relation between X and Y? See everyone, we need to find the relation between man and days. So obviously man is inversely proportional to days. Why? When we increase the manpower, we take less number of days to finish the job, right? I repeat, when we increase the manpower, we take less time to finish the job, right? So obviously here, if we talk about diagram number 4, diagram number shows the inverse relation between X and Y. Why? Because here when man is less, then days are more, right? When we are increasing man, slowly days are getting less, right? Okay, so here D shows the inverse relation between X and Y. So obviously D will be the correct answer, right? Diagram number 4 is the right choice. Okay, now let's move to other question. All right, the next question says, consider the following matrix. Okay, here we have first column, second column and third column, right? Here we have first column, second column and third column. So here sum of first and third, sum of digits of first and third, first and third is equal to sum of digits of second, right? This is the condition. Why? Because first and third, 3 plus 7 is equal to 3 plus 7 plus 0, right? Then 2 plus 6 is equal to 2 plus 2 plus 4, right? Then 1 plus x is equal to 7 plus 3 plus 0, right? So now just solve this. Fine. So 1 plus x is equal to 10, then x is equal to what? X is equal to 9, right? The correct answer is C option, right? X is equal to 9. Okay, now let's move to other question. Next question says, examine the following 3 figures in which the number follow a specific pattern. Okay, here everyone, 12 into 7, 12 into 7 is 84, right? And twice of 7 is written here. This is 7 into 2, right? Okay, again in this second one, 9 into 9 is 81 and the twice of 9 is written over here, right? Okay, so here 11 into 8 is 88, and twice of 8 is written over here, right? So this is 16. 16 will come in the question figure, right? The correct answer is B. Okay, everyone. All right. Now let's talk about the next question. Next question says a cube has 6 numbers marked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 on its faces. 3 views of cubes are shown below, right? Okay, fine. See everyone, with the help of last 2 positions, right, last 2 views, I can solve the question. Right, here one face is common, right, which is 3, and its position is also same, right? One face is common and its positioning is also same. If one face is common and its position is also same, then the other faces are opposite to each other. Then the other faces are opposite to each other, right? See here 3 and 3 are same, so it means 1 will be opposite to 5, other faces will be opposite to each other, and 2 will be opposite to 6, right? So 1 will be opposite to 5, 2 will be opposite to 6, and 3 will be opposite to 4, right? So this is the composition of the cube. Okay, now what question is saying, what possible numbers can exist on the 2 faces marked A and B respectively on the cube? See everyone, here 5, right? So obviously 5, if 5 is visible, then opposite of 5 won't be visible, right? If 5 is visible, then opposite of 5 won't be visible, right? So opposite of 5 is what? 1, right? So 1 should not be visible in the options. I mean 1 should not be visible in A and B, right? So all the options that contain 1 are not correct, right? So option B, C, D is not correct. So only choice is A option, which is 2 and 3, right? The only possibility is 2 and 3. Okay everyone, right? Simple one. It's a very simple question, right? Provided you should know how to solve these type of questions. Okay, now let's move to other one. Okay, next question is based on a pie chart, right? Question says study the 2 figures given below and answer the questions. Okay, the first is the bar graph. Here figure 1, the number of professors in selected discipline in a university by gender, and figure 2, age of physics professors. All right, how many physics professors belong to the age group 35 to 44? 35 to 44, the black one, this is 40%, right? So how many total physics professors are there in the university? So here 32 males and 8 females, so 32 and 8, which is 40, right? So total 40 professors are there. Out of that, in the given age group, we have 40%. So 40% of 40 we need to find, right? So which is 16, right? Okay, so the correct answer is 16. B option is the correct choice. All right, now let's move to second question. Second question says, which one of the following discipline has the highest ratio of males to females? Okay, males to females. If I talk about physics, physics is 32 male and how many females? 8 females. So this is 4:1, right? Now if I talk about mathematics, so 28 male and 8 females. So 28:8. So both the numbers are divisible by 4, right? So 7:2. Okay, economics, D option. Economics 24 and 8. 24:8 is 3:1. Okay. And chemistry. Chemistry, less males and more females. So 16:22. Right. See everyone, the question is saying males to female ratio we need to find, right? So obviously per female how many males are there, that we need to find. Okay. So in physics we have 4:1, which is the more, I mean 7:2, right? 3:1, and this is 4:1. Then obviously in physics we have the highest ratio of males to female, right? Okay, fine. Now let's move to other question. Next question says, what percentage of all psychology professors are female? What percentage of all psychology professors are female? So psychology professors are here 4 and 6. So 4 plus 6, they are 10 professors, right? So out of 10, 6 is female and 4 is male, right? So we need to find 6 is what percentage of 10. 6 is what percentage of 10, which is 60%, right everyone? So here 60% professors of psychology are females. Okay, now let's move to other question. Next question says, if the number of female physics professors in the age group 25 to 34, the number of female physics professor in the age group 25 to 34, right, this age group, equals 25% of all physics professor in that age group. Okay, then what is the number of male physics professors in the age group of 25 to 34? Alright everyone, so first of all let's talk about the total physics professor. Total physics professor we have 40, we have already calculated in the first question, 32 male and 8 female. So total physics professors we have 40, right? Total physics professor we have 40, right? And out of that we have 30% of, 30% total professors lying in the age group of 25 to 34, right? So 30% of the professor, according to graph we can say 30% of the professors are lying in the age group of 25 to 34. So 30% of 40 is equal to 12, right? 30 into 40 divided by 100. So this is 12, right? So total we have 12 professors in this age group, and out of that 25%, right? 12 professors, out of that 75% are male and 25% are female, right everyone? This is the breakup. So obviously 75% of 12 is 9 and 25% of 12 is 3, right? 75% 12 is 9 and 25% 12 is 3, right? So obviously what is the question? The question is, what is the number of male physics professor in the age group of 25 to 34? The answer is 9, right everyone? The answer is 9. Okay, total 9 male professors are there in the range of 25 to 34 age group. Okay, now let's move to next question. Let's talk about the next question. Next question says, if the psychology professors in the university contains 2% of all the professors in the university. See everyone, psychology professors are how many? They are 10. They are 4 plus 6. They are 10 professors, right? For psychology, there are 10 professors in the total university, and 10% is given as 2% of the total professors. So 2% is equal to 10, then 1% is equal to what? 5. Then 100% is equal to what? 500, right? So if 2% is equal to 10, then 100% is equal to 500. We need to find the total number of professors in the university. So obviously we have 500 professors in the university. Right, everyone? The correct answer is 500 students are there in the university. Fine. Now let's move to other question. The next question is saying in a rare coin collection, there is 1 gold for every 3 non-gold coin. Okay. So gold and non-gold. So 1:3. 10 more gold coins are added to the collection and the ratio of gold coins to non-gold coins becomes 1:2. Okay, 1:2. See everyone, initial ratio is x is to 3x, right? When we have added 10 more gold coins, so now ideally the ratio is x plus 10:3x, but according to the question this is equal to 1:2, right? Okay, initial the ratio was x is to 3x. When we have added 10 gold coins, this is gold and this is non-gold, right? So initially it was x is to 3x. When we have added 10 gold, so it becomes x plus 10:3x, and which is given as 1:2, right? So just use the given information to solve this question. Okay, so this is 2x plus 20 is equal to 3x. Then x is equal to 20, right? What is the question? The question is the total number of coins in the collection now becomes, right? So obviously in the collection now, this is the collection now, right? This 1 plus 2 is equal to 3x, right? So if x is equal to 20, then 3x is equal to what? 3x is equal to 20 into 3. So this is 60 coins are now there in the collection. Fine everyone, 60. The correct choice is C option. 60 coins are there now in the collection. Okay. Now let's move to other question. Next question is saying a gardener has 1000 plants. He wants to plant them in such a way that the number of rows and the number of columns remains the same. What is the minimum number of plants that he needs more for this purpose? Okay, so number of plants needed by him for this purpose must be a perfect square number, right? Must be a perfect square number, and obviously perfect square greater than 1000, because the question is asking how many more plants he need for this purpose. So the perfect square which is greater than 1000, right? So obviously 32 square is 1024, we all know, right? So 1024 will be the required number. Fine. So how many plants are less? So 24 more plants are required actually. Fine. So this is the answer. Correct option is option number B, right? 24 more plants are required for this purpose, because he is making the same number of rows and the same number of columns, right? So 32 rows and 32 columns will be there, and it will be like a square. Fine, like 32 by 32, whose side will be 32 by 32. Fine, so this will be like this. Okay, right. All right, now let's move to the next question. Let's talk about the next question. The next question says a sum of rupees 700 has to be used to give 7 cash prizes to the students of a school for their overall academic performance. If each prize is rupees 20 less than its preceding prize, what is the least value of the prize? Okay, everyone, here my suggestion would be use the options, right? Please don't solve this question with the equation, use the options. This would be my personal suggestion. So let's start with the first option, 30, right? So first prize is, let's say, 30, then second would be 30 plus 20, 50, then 70, then 90, then 110, then 130, then 150, right? So these are the 7 prizes. So this is first prize, this is second prize, this is third, this is fourth, this is fifth, sixth and seventh, right? Just add all of them, right? So this is 180, these two numbers 180, 180 and 180. So 180 into 3 is 540, 540 plus 90, this will be 630, right? Okay, so this is not the correct choice because the total sum is 700, right? So again, let's start with 40. So 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140 and 160, right? So here 40 and 160 is 200, 60 and 140 is again 200, 80 and 120 is again 200, and this is 100. So 200 into 3 is 600, 600 plus 100. So their sum is 700, right? So 700 cash prize is there. So the sum is coming as 700. So correct answer is 40. We should start with 40. The least value of the prize will be 40 rupees, right? So with the options, this question is much easier, right? Please try to solve with the options only because you have to solve the correct answer only. That's it. No one is going to check your solution. I mean, how did you solve this question? What were your solution steps? No one is going to check, right? Because it is an objective question paper. Okay. So fine. Let's move to the next question. Okay. Next question is saying, out of 120 applications for the post, 70 are males and 80 have driver's license. Okay, just wait. 120 applications, males, and this is females. So male are 70, then obviously female are 50, right? What is the ratio between the minimum and maximum number of male having driver's license? See everyone, when we need to find the minimum males to have driver's license, it means all the males, I mean all the females will be having driver's license. So minimum males can have minimum males can have license is equal to 30, right? And maximum male can have license is equal to 70, right everyone? So this is 30 is to 7. If we need to find the minimum to maximum, this is 3 is to 7, right? How come we have got 30? Because when all the females will be having license, then obviously only 30 males will be left because total 80 people have the license, right? So the answer is 3 is to 7. Okay. Now let's move to other question. Next question is, in a garrison, there was food for 1000 soldiers for 1 month. Okay. 1000 soldiers, I mean 1000 soldiers for 30 days, right? After 10 days, so these 1000 soldiers consumed it for 10 days. After 10 days, 1000 more soldiers joined. So 1000 more, it means 2000 soldiers are now. So the question is, how long would the soldiers be able to carry on the remaining food? See, we need to find the number of days. See everyone, how we have formed this equation, let me tell you. There are, for 30 days we have the food sufficient for 1000 people. 1000 people, 30 days food are there. So 1000 people consumed it for 10 days and now there are 2000 people, and now for how many days the food will last? This is the question, right? So we need to find the value of D. Okay. So just put just bring it here and it will be subtracted, right? So 1000 into 30 minus 1000 into 10, this will be 2000 into D, right? So this is what 1000 into 20 is equal to 2000 into D. Okay. So obviously like 30 can be cancelled. So D is equal to 10 days. Alright. So D is equal to 10 days. Fine. Okay everyone. Right. Fine. Simple question. Alright. Now let's move to other one. Next question is, the tank full petrol in Arun's motorcycle lasts for 10 days. Okay. If he starts using 25% more every day, how many days the tank full petrol last? Okay. Let's say the total capacity, of petrol tank is equal to 100 liters, right? So per day use is equal to 10 liters according to the question. Why? Because it is last for 10 days, right? So obviously if we divide it by 10, we will be getting 10. So he is consuming 10 liter daily, and he is consuming for 10 days. So obviously he has 100 liters petrol. Fine. Now the question is saying if he starts using 25% more every day. So obviously new usage of petrol, new consumption, I should write new consumption is equal to 10 plus 25% of 10, which is equal to 10 plus 2.5, which is equal to 12.5 liter per day, right? So 100 divided by 12.5, for how many days the petrol will last? So this is 8 days, right? So the answer is 8 days. Okay, simple one, right? A very simple question. Fine. Now let's move to other one. Okay, next question is a person can walk a certain distance and drive back in 6 hours. Alright, walk and drive 6 hours. He can also walk both ways in 10 hours. Walk plus walk 10 hours. So this is 2W is equal to 10 hours. How much time will he take to drive both ways? Okay, see everyone, this is equation number 1 and this is equation number 2, right? Just try to double the equation number 1. 2W plus 2D is equal to 12. We are doubling the equation number 1, right? And now we are putting the value of 2W over here. So 10 plus 2D is equal to 12. So 2D is equal to 2, right? What they are asking, how much time will he take to drive both ways? So obviously we need to find 2D, right? We need to find D plus D. So obviously it is 2 hours, right everyone? The answer is 2 hours. Okay, the correct answer is 2 hours, right? So this is the correct one. Alright. So friends, this video is over. Hope you enjoyed this session. Thank you everyone. Thank you.